crocheters of the world, in this tutorial I will show you the easier, I think is the easier way to crochet socks. We know that socks are really nice, crochet socks and knitted socks are really nice and warm for winter, and it's really nice to make our socks as we like, the colors, the, I don't know, yarn and so on. And of course to make them, to give them, or to, yes, make some gifts. And that's why I was trying to make a project of crochet socks really easy. Hope it will be easy for you too. And I am working in this tutorial with a medium weight yarn, acrylic yarn, and with a 4.5 millimeters hook. So let us begin. I will begin, we'll work with lots of colors because I like to make colorful socks. We will begin with the magic loop or magic ring or magic circle, or how do you want to name it. And we will work 12 half double crochets. All the project is worked with half double crochet, so the entire project. So 12 half double crochets around the magic loop. 3. So I worked my 12 half double crochets around the magic circle and now we can just close the magic circle by pulling the tail of the yarn. Now into the first half double crochet worked, slip stitch to join. If you want to have a straight line of the units of the where we join into each of our round, we have to chain one and turn to begin a new round, and we want to have a straight line, so chain one and turn. Now into the first, this will be, so this is, let's say, the first new thing that I made in this project, so I will not follow the normal pattern for working in rounds, flat rounds, yes, as we usually work for a hat, or I don't know. But I will skip the first round of increases. So into the first round, if you begin with 6, if you are working with single crochets, or you begin with 12, as I did here, if you're working with half double crochets or double crochets, always the second row, it's a increase into each of your stitch of the first row. But now I will skip this and I will increase into the second row, into every second stitch of the first round, sorry, not rows, round. So into every second stitch, okay? This is the thing that I changed. So let's work a half double, normal half double crochet, so 1 into the first stitch and an increase into the second stitch. 1, 2. And if we are working like this, we will increase 6 times. So we will have 6 increases per round, not 12. and this is important for our pattern. So in this second round, increasing into every second stitch, we'll have from 12, we'll have 18, not 24, but 18 stitches. So go on increasing into every second stitch for a total of 18 stitches. And into every round, if I began with a normal one stitch into the first stitch, I will finish with a increase. Okay, now insert the hook into your first stitch, slip stitch to join. Second round finished. So we will go on like this. We just skipped our first round, so we don't increase into each of the stitches of the first round, but we will go on with the normal method of increasing. So into the second round I increased into each of our second stitch. Now I will go on into the third, increasing into each of our third stitch. So I will work 1, 2, and into third I will increase 1, 2, third, increase 1, 2. Okay, then into each of our fourth, then into each of our fifth, and so on until you have the right size, so the right circumference for your socks, for your foot, I don't know. Okay, now chain 1 and turn, don't forget to turn, and I will work 2 stitches and I will increase into the third stitch for a total of 24 stitches in this round, because we have 18 into the second round plus 6, they are 24 stitches. So go on and work your third round like this. Now for the next row we will chain 1 and turn, and we will go on and increase into each of our fourth stitch. So we will work 3 normal, so 3 half double crochets, 1 in each of our 3 first stitches, then into the fourth we will increase, and so on. So yarn over, insert the hook into the very first stitch and work your first half double crochet, then second, and then the third, and now into the fourth one, increase. And in this round, we will, at the end of this round, we will have 30 stitches. So 24 plus 6, 30. Go on like this and increase into each of your fourth. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's an increase. Again, 1, 2, 3, and fourth, it's an increase. As you can see, it begins to curve a little bit, and this is what I want. So that's why I skipped my first increases round. Okay, so I will finish this round, and this will be my last round of increases. Then I will go on for the entire length of the sock. I will go on with the 30 half double crochets worked in rounds, but if you need it bigger, you just have to put 1 or 2, or how many rows, increasing rows do you want for the size that you want. So that's why it's really easy, because you just have to go on and increase, and you'll have the size that you want. Okay, so I will go on and I will finish this this round, that I will be back to show you how I will continue on the pattern. So I'm at the end of my row around, and I am working my last increase into my last stitch, and I just wanted to say that of course, if you are a beginner and you don't know that when you begin with a normal stitch in an increase round, with a normal stitch, so one stitch into the stitch below, you have to finish with an increase. If you begin with an increase, you finish with a normal stitch. That's all. It's a little trick. Okay, so my last increase. Now I can insert my hook into the first stitch and slip stitch to join. Okay, now as I said, for me it's enough for the for my fit. It's enough, and I want to change the yarn. And to change the yarn, I always work like this. Make the secure knot. And you know why? Because I'm sure that I have here a little knot, and my work is not fall apart. I don't know. I'm just secure like this. Okay, and now I will begin with a new color with the slip knot, and I will insert my hook here into the first stitch. And I am ready to begin my first round with this green. I made a chain 1 and into the same, I want to work the tails too, into the same stitch here. I will work my first half double crochet, and now I can go on and work 30 half double crochets for the length that I want. And my idea is to make them very, very colorful, so I will change the color after every 2 rounds worked. So in every, oops, this is a knot and I don't want it. So into every 3rd round I will change color. Okay, so I will show you again after I finish these 2 rounds with the green color. I will show you again how I changed the color. Not because I don't know to change the color in a different way, but because I feel more secure to change it like this. Okay, now let me just finish my 2nd round. Okay, so now I finished 2 rows with green, and I want to, after, as I said before, I will change the color after 2 rounds worked. And I know that I can do it like this. I will not make the slip stitch with green, but with the next color. So make a loop like this and put it on your hook, and then, no, sorry, insert your hook into the first stitch, then pull the next color, so the color that you want to change with, like this. And now pull this through this one, and it can be okay, like these two, and I can just begin with this color. But I don't know, I'm not very sure with this method. So I will slip stitch, and I always do like this when I have to change color. Secure knot, because you don't feel anything here, so you don't feel the knot, nothing. Okay, so don't worry about this. Okay, now slip knot to begin, and let us begin into the first stitch here. And it's really easy, and I think it's more secure for our work. First half double crochet, and let's go on. So I will continue on like this, making runs of 30 stitches, so without increases or decreases. Really, I will go on until the heel, so till I reach the heel, and then you just stop there, and I will show you how to go on and to make the heel and the upper part of the sock. So let me continue on and finish this part until the heel, and I will be back to show you how to continue. So I finished all the length until the heel, and now I have to work the heel, and here I am to show you how to continue on. So to work the heel, you have to go on adding rounds for the length of your foot until the heel, I said before. And now we have to work the heel. Of course, the heel will be worked in rows on just one part of the round, and what I want to say, I don't know, and nothing, of course it will be worked for the length that you need for your heel. I am working for my foot, so the size is a 35-36 European size. Okay, so you just can figure out if it's good for you, or if you have to make it bigger. But why I think it's really easy, this project, because I think it's really easy to resize it. So as you can see here, I explained to you how to go on, how to add rounds and stitches to make it bigger. And now, of course, the length, you just go on and you can make it bigger. So here, first of before of beginning the heel, working the heel, if you think it's okay for you with the same number of stitches that you decided for the circumference of your foot, it's okay. But if you think that you want it a little bit larger here, you just have to add 6 more increases. So you will follow the increase here where you left, and you will put 1 more increase round if you need. I don't need, but maybe you need, just to feel more comfortable in your with your socks. Okay, now for the heel I will put, so I have 30 stitches, and I will work the heel on 20 stitches, so I will left unworked 10 stitches. If you have 36, so it must be a multiple of 3, and it is a multiple of 3. Even if you go on and increase more, because it's always, if you go on with this method, you will have always a multiple of 3. So you left one part out of the hill and 2 parts for the hill. So there are 3 parts. 10, 10, 10 in my case. So I will work with 20 stitches and 10 I will let out unworked. So if you, I will give you an example. If you work with 36 stitches, there are 12, 12, 12, so multiple of 3, 12, 12, 12. So you will work your hill for on 24 stitches and you will left outside 12 stitches. Okay, and how you can do this? You have to do this. Here we have our straight line here, straight line of the joining of the rounds. Okay, so from here I will count 10 from here, from the first. So I will count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And here is the stitch where I will begin. I will work the heel with the same color that I worked the beginning of the sock, and so it's this, the stitch. I will insert my hook here, and from here on I will work 20 stitches, 20 half double crochets, of course. So chain 1 and into the same stitch work the first half double crochet, and now let's go on and work our first row of the heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and now 10 more. 11, 12, I'm working the tails too. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, so here I have my 20 stitches for the heel. So this will be my heel, and now I am go on and work another row, chain 1 and turn. So as I said before, we will work in rows the heel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, so I have finished 2 rows, and I will go on, and you have to go on for the length that you need for the heel. So not very long, okay? if you because you know the yarn, it's going to lose a little bit to become the sock is going to become a little bit loose, of course after you wear it, so you can just make it a little bit straight, I don't know, straight, yes. Okay, so now I will begin my third round, and I will go on like this for the entire length of the heel. Then I will be back to show you how to finish the heel. I finished the heel. I worked 7 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows, and now to join together this part, so to create actually the heel, you just have to put it upside down, and we will sew it with the crochet hook, so like this. Make a chain 1, insert the hook into the first, only the front loop, and the first stitch only the front loop, like this, and work your first slip stitch, then into the second, and the second only front loops or back loops, I don't know, these loops that are here, you can see the loops that I work in, these loops, I don't know, they are front or back or both. Okay, and we go on like this to sew our heel, and here I want just to insert the hook and make another slip stitch. I will cut the yarn a little bit longer because now I want actually to give it a curve shape, you know, it's really a corner here and we want to give it a curve shape, and for this we will make like this. Insert the hook here into the stitch below the last slip stitch that you worked and pull. Okay, so if you can see, it's curved, and that's it. Okay, so just to create. Okay, now we just have to go on and wave a little bit our tail here, and we are ready with, let's say, the first part of the, I can cut these two. Okay, I don't want to cut my sock. Okay, now here we are. We just have to work the upper part and we are ready with our sock. And now what we have to do is the upper part of the sock. So we had here before making the heel all around 30 stitches, so I have to put 30 stitches here too. So how many So the same number of stitches that you have here for before of making the heel, you have to put here all around. So here I have 10. That means that I have to put 20 all around here my heel. So let's get started. I will start here. No. Yes. On the back side. And I will try to insert my hook through 2 loops of yarn like this. So I will work 10 half double crochet on one part, then 10 here and 10 on the other side of the heel. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm trying to work on 2 loops. So 7, 8, 9, and I will put here where I worked my first half double crochet of the heel. In this stitch I will put my 10th, and now I go on and work the 10, my 10 half double crochet here on the upper part. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is what I have so far, and I have to complete with 10 more stitches here. And now I will work one here in the stitch that I worked the first half double crochet of the heel, as I did here. And this is the first, and now I will go on and work my 9 remaining half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's it. Now insert the hook into the first stitch and slip stitch to join. And I will just complete the upper part of the sock with another 9 more rounds of 30 stitches. So if your sock is a little bit large here, you just can change the hook. So I don't want to put any decrease because I just want to create a really easy pattern to make socks, so I will not put decreases. So you can use a smaller number. So chain 1 and turn, and now I am ready to work my 9 rounds of to complete the sock, and I will show you the border that I choose for this pair of socks. Let me just complete my 9 rounds here. And I will work as I worked here, 2 rounds with 1 color. Then I will change color and so on. I really wanted to make a pair of colorful socks. Of course, you can use any kind of colors that you want. You can make them just in one color. Okay, so this is my second round that I'm about to finish now, and I will work 8 more. So I will just cut the yarn to change the color, make the secure knot, and here it is, what I have so far. So I am ready with my sock here. I just want to show you the border that I choose for it. It's really a nice and easy border. So I will begin here where I finished with my last. I joined. Okay, and now chain 1 and work a single crochet. Then into the next stitch, double crochet, then into the next stitch, single crochet, into the next stitch, double crochet, into the next stitch, single crochet, next stitch, double crochet, and go on and work all around your border here, like this, single double single double single double until the end. And because we have a number an even number, we began with a single, so we will finish with a double crochet, and that's okay. So I will finish this round, and then I will show you how to go on to work this little pattern here, little stitch here. So I finished my first round. As I said, I finished it with a double crochet. Now insert the hook into the single crochet, and the first single crochet made, slip stitch, chain 1, and from the second round we will work like this, only into the double crochet, a single crochet and a double crochet. So we will skip every single crochet and we will work only into the double crochet, one single crochet, one double crochet, skip the single crochet and into the next double crochet, one single crochet, one double crochet, and that's it. So can you see? It's really easy, but it will come out a really nice border. Single, double. So single, double worked only into the double crochet. So we skip the single crochet and we work only into the double crochet, one single crochet, one double crochet. And can you see it's like this, that. And I will work one single crochet, one double crochet, and I will work one more. I just decided to work 3 rounds of this border, a little border, and I didn't change the hook. Into a smaller one, but yes, as I said, you can change it if you want to, so it's you to decide. I just go on with the same hook. Okay, and into the last double crochet we work one single, one double, then into the single crochet. Okay, so slip stitch into the first single crochet to join, chain 1 and skip the single crochet, skip the single crochet and work only into the double crochet, one single crochet, one double crochet, and these skip the single, work into the double, one single crochet, one double crochet, all 2 stitches into the double crochet, and this will be my last round of the border, so it will not be a very high border, but for me it's okay. You can just work. And the nice part of this project is that you can work it with leftovers of yarn. You know, we have many leftovers of yarn of different colors, and we can use them to work really colorful socks for winter. Nice and warm socks for winter. Okay. And another thing that I want to say about this project is that on this part, let me show you, I just want to finish the border. So okay, I finished the border. Now I just want to insert the hook into the first single crochet and to join and to cut the yarn. Secure knot, and here we are. Now, so what I wanted to say more is that here in between the last row, the last round that of increase, so the last increase is increasing yarn, round, sorry. So in between the last increasing round and the heel, you can put any kind of stitch that you want, and I think that my next pair will be worked with the star stitch. I don't know, I think it's nice. So happy crochet with this project. I hope you enjoy it, and see you at for the next tutorial. Bye bye.